one of the pastors there like runs like an orphanage basically, and he just has like kids. He just picks them up and he'll like raise them basically, and they have this home. And we did a ministry night with the youth there. We were sharing testimonies and preaching and stuff like that. And we entered this space where like we were praying for like children who like needed healing. There was this one kid that I had prayed for, and I didn't understand exactly what he was asking. He came up to me and was like, I have water in my head. And I was trying to clarify. I was like, it's like, you have water in your head. What does that mean? And I asked one of his like little buddies, and he was like, yeah, he's got water in his head. I was like, all right, so that's cool. Just gonna pray. And I didn't really know like what that meant, but laid hands on him, and I had his, friends lay hands on him too. And was just like praying and was asked, do you feel any better? And he was like, no. And I was like, okay. We prayed again. Had another guy, Zach Swise, came over and he was on our team and just prayed with me. Same thing, we prayed over his head and we asked him, hey, do you feel any better? He was like, no. I'm like, okay, we're just gonna pray one more time. And we laid hands on him. We just like started praying just like the other times. And then I literally like felt like power like shoot up my arm into my head, and the kid like dropped to the ground. Like it shocked me so much. I like bumped heads with Zach. I just like headbutted him basically. And I was like, oh my gosh, what just happened? And this kid's on the ground and he just starts like shaking. We continue just like praying for him and just like pouring out like God's like love over him. And we asked him, we just like prayed for him for a little while. And then we ended up asking him kind of after a bit when he was like coming out of it, just like, hey, how are you feeling? And he was like, wow, like my head doesn't hurt anymore. And like, he was like, just the Holy Spirit just came and like touched him in that moment. And I think that like filled the faith of his friends too. Even like we just pray for him, and like the other kids were like so eager to like lay hands too. And others were like, I want to get prayer too. And so many kids had faith just like that they would be healed.